Welcome to today's episode of the Yawt Show, and I'm feeling good, feeling real good. Now, we done drove over here. We're between Louisville, Mississippi and Macon, Mississippi, in the middle, and I have been called down here. It's about an hour and 10 minutes from my house. It's been slow around my house for hogs, but I've been called down here. They usually have a feeder in there, and that surrounding keeps the hogs out. People build these right here to put their deer feeders in. And then the hogs normally won't jump that. They won't get in, and the deer still jump in and eat out of feeders. However, we have a protein feeder over here. And guys, as you can see, hogs have been coming. Now, I started prepping a spot right here. And of course, I've got a camera over there. We got a protein feeder right here. And then the landowner's got a camera right there. Now, normally in my mind, I was thinking, we'll take this protein feeder out, right? But it's heavy. It's loaded down with protein. So what it is, I come over here and I prepped it. As you can see right here, the hogs have been tearing it up right there. So I neglected or decided, I don't know what the word would be. I decided, prep here, I can't move this. Ideally, I wanted to take this and put it in that surrounding over there, and the pigs couldn't get to it. We're going to set a trap right here, right next to the protein feeder, and we're going to see if these hogs will act right. Can we catch them? It's not a whole lot of hogs, but it's just enough that the landowner wants to handle them now, opposed to when deer season gets here. So anyway, we're going to get this trap set up and then see how things go. If you watched one of the previous episodes, you saw how I set this up. So guys, y'all can check that out. But right now, I just want to get this. Right now, I just want to get this off the trailer and set up. So let's get to it. And there she is, folks. We are set up and ready and hoping the hogs will come in. Like you said, guys, you know that we usually call night 3 catch night. But man, we love those first night catches if we can get them. We got 2 sows and a handful of shoats. But we do have a big boar hog in here that we're trying potentially catch with them. We'll just have to see. But you know, if we don't catch him in the cage, we'll hit him with that AGM thermal. Come on.
I'm gonna walk through here and go back and get on the track.
All right. Well, be careful.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. We'll get them fixed up, hopefully. But you'll see if we catch them. And you're more welcome to text me. If you see them, you know, let me know. They at the cage, you know.
Okay.
But I should see them. I got a camera, and I got 2 cameras over there, so we should be good.
Thanks again. You need a check today? Or?
You don't owe me nothing. You good. I'm just gonna put my trailer right up here.
Okay. Yeah, where you want this?
All right. We'll get her. Dude, gotta get a little drink. I done got hot. It didn't take 20-30 minutes to set that thing up, but dude. That me good. That me good. All right. So the landowner come in here yesterday and he no-till drilled. You can see, can you see the lines right there? Anyway, he come in here and no-till drill this for a food plot, for a summer food plot. Even though it's really late, you can get some growth to come up. And then in the fall, he'll probably come in on this side and plant his fall plot. So they'll have 2 sections. But the thing is, planting those, what do they call those, clay cow peas or something like that? When you plant that kind of stuff, those hogs will run in there and root all that back up. So it's not just we're getting them out of here. We're actually getting them out of here, and then they got food for the deer, the raccoons, or whatever other wildlife other than the wild hogs, because wild hogs take away from every other animal in the woods. And I'm here to help them out. Well, change of plans. When I thought I was getting home, we had some things to do. We got David Mack here, and we've been shooting a little footage of trying to put up some deer blinds and whatnot. So that being said, right now, I need to tell y'all something. All right, guys, I know it's probably still blistering hot wherever you are, but hunting season is right around the corner for many states, and that means cooler weather is on its way. That being said, we'd like to thank Tideweed for sponsoring today's video. This jacket is designed for the North American whitetail hunter in mind. This triple layer fleece soft shell with Tide shell delivers superior wind and water resistant, stealth level quietness and lasting warmth. Ideal for cold, damp, high wind hunts from tree stand or ground blind. Made with Tide shell, a high performance membrane laminated between two fleece layers, creating a windproof, breathable, and water repellent triple layer fabric. Tide shell blocks level 4 to 5 winds, resists water, remains breathable to keep hunters dry and cool all day long. Now, early season fall, you may have this put in your backpack and put it on when you get in the stand because it always gets cooler as it gets later in the evening. And this jacket can keep you warm and dry. We got zipper pockets, we got magnetic pockets, we got a rangefinder lanyard, pockets on the side. We got underarm vent zippers. We got the rear safety harness port for efficient and safe hunting. We got the hood, which is detachable. Stay fresh and undetected with the Protect PAO anti-odor treatment. The Protect PAO odor control locks in natural antibacterial power to neutralize odors and bacteria, staying effective even after 40 washes. And with the Velcro cuffs, it's great for bow hunting and keeping that out of the way as you draw and release. The Tideweed Timber Ghost whitetail hunting jacket is silent and stealthy. Not only feel good, but look good when you're in the outdoors. So if you're looking for the best fall hunting jacket, in my opinion, then look no further than the Tideweed Timber Ghost whitetail hunting jacket. Order yours today by using my link and code in the description below for a special discount for a limited time. Well, I think our work here is done for the day. Let's get to seeing how aggravating these hogs are gonna be. Those hogs did not come in at nighttime, but it looks like they done come in at daylight. Now, right now, it's a little too daylight to be jumping on, dropping the trap, and then having to drive over an hour to get to them. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on them, see how much they're enjoying that old corn right there. Looks like they're getting pretty comfortable there. You got one rolling down and laying in it. They say never play with your food, but maybe you shouldn't roll in it either, you would think. But I'll be keeping eyes on y'all. Might be fixing to mess up. Good morning, how y'all doing? The hogs come in early later in the morning. Is it early in the morning? Later in the morning? Not sure, it's daylight. And it looks as though they are getting comfortable to the trap, but I couldn't drop the trap at daylight and then drive that hour and 18 minutes or so to the trap and not worry about the boar hog or the other hog that was in there. I hadn't even really looked at it good enough to know what it was, but anyway, they're getting comfortable. So with that being said, finally went and picked up the tire to the lawnmower. So that means let's go put the tire on. See what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Wham, wham, wham. Which way this one goes? It's gonna have to go. Can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Gotta go that way. Get the cotter pin. That cotter pin. I said Carter pin last time. Everybody said it's a cotter pin. It's a cotter pin. Man, I know what kind of pin it is, man. Alright. Been there a little bit. And you all know I done lost my cap. Golly. Golly, man, I lost my cap to my thing, bruh. Alright, well that'd be alright. We're gonna find it though. I'll look around a little bit better for it. But that thing ready now. Got them new grips. Just that quick, but I just gotta find a little cap. Put a little grease in there. We be ready to roll. Be ready We're gonna cut grass once the dew's off. Ugh. Now, if you watched the last episode, one of the previous episodes, everybody was talking about my hammer I was using. I was just using a big old, just a sledge, not the hammer, to get that cotter pin out. And but anyway, we got it back in, and I'll be mowing down here in a little while. Dawg, what y'all doing? Anywho's, I gotta go film some stuff for another episode, and then so today we'll be just waiting on this evening or next night or so when those hogs come in. Be ready, cause I am. Let's get our day started. And Jesus replied, "Let us go somewhere else to the nearby villages so I can preach there also. That is why I have come." Well, it's been a couple of days, but look here, we got hogs in the trap and they look a little bit more comfortable. Now I'm zooming in and out trying to count pigs, trying to make sure they're all in the trap. And it takes a little time, especially with old blurry vision like me when I'm tired and carrying on, but I feel like it's time. Boom! Trap is down. The hogs are going around. They don't know what happened, but before daylight comes, they're gonna get knocked down. Oh, man. It's about an hour and 18 minutes to get here. It's a long little trip for this group of hogs. But I'm already here. I could have just gone and wait on daylight, but it's a full moon as well. I want to make sure, as I got here, I can't really pull up my camera when I'm here. My cell phone service it's not good enough. So anyway, what I want to do is pull on down there. And if those two big hogs are still in there, just get them knocked down before daylight. They've been in there all night, even though it's a little cooler tonight. That's good. I mean, this morning I've had a little chill with the window rolled down. So anyway, y'all seen me go through these woods, and we're just gonna go down here and see if we can't go ahead and at least get lights on the hogs, and see if we can at least get the two big ones knocked down before daylight. That is the plan. So let's ease on in here, and I'll show you on the Onyx map kind of where we're going in relation to where the food plot is from the road and whatnot. There you go. So you can see right here, we're down here, and we're going to take the path we're going goes up right through here, and then we hit the field, and then we go over to the hogs is right there. So that'll kind of give you an idea of what we're going through here and whatnot. So let's ease on up there to the hogs and see if we can at least get the big ones knocked down while it's still dark. Looks a little tighter at night when you're going through there, don't it? Looked like the tractor went through here yesterday. Little buddy coming out in this field. We're gonna come out in the field right here just shortly. Sound, boy. good boy. Good little sow. Got a lot more calmer like this. Feisty, but calm. Let me get a knockdown. Oh, so we got the two bigger hogs knocked down. I'm gonna wait. I can't really see that good. My eyes kind of blurry this morning. Might have been I don't know, too early for me. But any which way, I got the two knocked down, and I'm gonna wait on the younger ones and get a head count on them here in a minute. But I'm gonna let it daylight up a little bit so I can see the end of the sights a little better to make sure that I make good shots on those small hogs. So we're just waiting on daylight, just chilling. We'll get back to head knocking here shortly. How many is? I can't tell how many it is, but I think it's all of them. All right, so I have what I think is all the shoats in here. But the thing is, it was two sows and a boar, and then all those little shoats right there. The other sow's not here. I've been dealing with this for a couple of days is what I've been doing. And that boar hog was just keeping everybody out. So what I chose to do was, when I had two, I had in my mind if I had two bigger hogs and I was going to drop. There's two bigger hogs in there. They'll drop. We're going to get these knocked down, and then we're going to raise the trap back up. I don't have to have it, even though we're far away from the house. I'm actually going to be trapping not too far from here again. Hopefully soon, really, because I've got some hogs coming to another spot that's probably 20 miles from here. So anyways, let's get these knocked down and whatnot. Don't forget, you can go to yawt.com and be a fan subscriber to my website, and you can watch the head knocking if you're into that kind of thing, and you can kind of see how we do it, how humane it is, and whatnot. So without further ado, let's get to doing what we do. We'll give those time to get the kicks out of them. So I'm going to show you. Had a fan subscriber send me one of these, what I call speed loader tubes. Just put your 22 shells in there, and then this loaded, which has got one extra in there. So usually what I do is go ahead and load it, and then it's ready. That's sitting in the right spot. Can't get them loaded much faster than that. But like I said, you go ahead and I got 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 of these, and we'll load them all up, and I'll just have them. That way I ain't got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And what that helps is a lot of times is when you're shooting animals, and just say you run out of bullets because you might have to shoot more time than you thought you was or whatnot, or you need to finish off a few. If I don't have both guns with me, a lot of times I got both of my 22s and I just swap them out. But like today I don't. And if I'd have needed more bullets, I'd have run over here. And matter of fact, I run out of bullets. I had 16, 10. No, I didn't have a full load because I had 10, and I double shot 3. So that'd have been 13. So I didn't have quite 16, 15 or 16. So anyway, just run over here, boom, ready to rock. what? I forgot my boots. There we go. Well, we got the two heavy ones loaded. The little ones ain't gonna be nothing. Let me get them loaded back up and we'll show it to you in the pick 'em up truck. 10 hogs, damn. Well, the landowner just sent me a picture of what was going on in the cage last night. And, well, all I can say is the guy went happy. But also, guys, that pig's bred as well. And her being bred, that scares me a little bit. That means the other one's probably bred. And if we don't catch her, we'll be right back to 10 hogs before you know it. So, I gotta figure it out. Come on! There you go, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are reset back up. Safety pins out. Cables is off. Corn still in there. We'll see if that sow comes back. But man, I forgot my shoes. I mean, my boots. And got my shoes. I got pig mud. I got pig poo on them. But anyway, I loaded these up in the truck and out on the trailer because I potentially got somebody that wants to take these hogs. So we knocked the heads and hopefully we're finna go feed the families. But that being said, I want to talk about these shoes here in a little bit. I'm gonna bend that ear, if you know what I mean. I know one thing. I forgot my sunshades in my other truck. It's gonna be a bright and sunshiny day. As you can see, I am back with a load of corn, back to this corn feeder. I have been struggling with this corn feeder. A pig showed up this morning, like 8 something, and come to the feeder, but we have been missing the hogs because of the cows that come in. So needless to say, it has been very much aggravating knowing that you're trying to take care of hogs. And of course, you can see it's right there. That's a little fresh. And the landowner said that they got the cows up or got the landowner to get his cows. I'm not really sure. But while I'm tending to this corn sacks and this feeder, I'll show you the little run-in that I had in with the cows the other day. And then we got to get back on the road. I'm an hour and 10 minutes from the house right here. So I went an hour and 18 minutes this morning. Did the pigs, took care of the pigs, got the pigs where they need to go, drove an hour and 18 minutes back home, checked my cameras and saw that I had pictures of these hogs that finally come back. So I drove an hour and 10 minutes here. But when I leave him, I'm going to Popeye's Chicken. But anyway, y'all see the little run-in I had with the cows the other day? Because I walked that feed in here. And today I brought the Yawt and we were able to drive in here. And I'll see you in a little bit. These dudes done scared me. Now they got my corn sack. Hey, y'all think I can get through there? Y'all think I can get through there? Golly, look at that big song on right yonder. Dude, that's on big. All right, let's go. Everybody, let go. Let go, everybody. Everybody, let go. Y'all gotta go. Can't stay here, homie. All right, let go. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Ha, hoo. All right, let's go. Shake, rattle, and roll. Let's go. Yitty, yitty, yitty. Yitty, yitty, yitty. Yow, yow. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I don't want to hurt you, baby. No, I don't hit your head. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Ain't nothing here. Come on, follow your groove. Come on, let's go. Let's go. There you go. Ooh, y'all look brave. All right, yeah, here we go. Ha, ha. Hooda, hooda, ha. Hee, haw. Hee, haw. Hee, daw, da, daw. Get. Now, don't go that way. The bridge is over there. We don't want you on the bridge, bro. All right. Y'all don't run too much. Y'all pregnant now. Don't be doing all that. There you go. Well, yes. We'll see y'all back at the house because I want to bend that ear. And y'all, I forgot to close the door over there. So y'all be ready to listen to my little old story. And hope it touches you a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. I want to tell you a little story real quick before we end this video. Y'all see these shoes right here? These shoes I wore today. They need to be washed. Smell like pig poo. Let me tell you, a couple Sundays ago, I was out walking the dog, carrying on, and I had my Sunday clothes on, and I had these at the front door over here. And I just put my dirty shoes on, run out here and let the dog use the bathroom and whatnot. My wife come out, and she's like, hey, it's about time to go and put the dog up. So I run in there. Then he run in there. The kennel was right at the front door. So I just put the dog in the kennel and come right back out the front door. I always basically go out the back door because I've always got we got a shoe thing right there. And I just come right out the front door. The car was parked out front and jumped in, and, well, we went to church. As we were going to church, and we got to church, and I stepped out of the car, as I looked down as my foot from the car to the floor, or the ground, I noticed I had my old shoes on. And I was telling my wife, I said, baby, I got my old dirty shoes on. I said, we done made it to church, and it's almost time to go in. And she said, well, just go inside, and we'll go straight to the pew. And she didn't say don't stop and talk to nobody. She just said, just go on and get your seat and get down, and you can kind of tuck your feet up under the pew. You know what I'm saying? So I did. And as we went on in, I kind of shook hands with the ushers and whatnot, went on. And as I was sitting there waiting on church to kind of get started, and this guy touched me on my shoulder from behind. He said, David? I said, yeah. He said, you mind taking up offering today? And I was like, yeah, I can. But my mind was going, I got my dirty shoes on. I'm worried about what people's going to think about me. Me showing that I showed up in some old pig shoes, basically. And I sat there for a minute, and I was kind of going through my head as he walked off, and I was thinking, Lord, I was like, I got my dirty shoes on. Got my dirty shoes on. And about the time the guy come back by, and he tapped me on my shoulder again, he said, well, do you mind praying before the offering? And see, at our church now, you don't just walk down there to the table and pick up the little trays, the money trays. You get up on the stage at the podium and you pray. So now, not only got my dirty shoes on, I got to take up the offering. Now I got to stand up on the stage in front of everybody with them dirty pig shoes. Well, that just kept weighing on me. And I kept thinking, Lord, why I got to be seen? Why I got to be seen? And it was distracting me. But I did it anyway. And as I went up there and I prayed and carried on, I took up the offering. And, man, I'll just be honest with you, I didn't put my head down as I was handing out the offering plates. I was eyeballing everybody, like looking them in the eye. Because I wanted to see if they was going to look down at my shoes. Kind of like, when you got food or something in your teeth or maybe a bump on your forehead. And when you're trying to talk to somebody, they're looking at you, looking at that spot. And nobody paid attention to my shoes. Everybody's there for Jesus. Everybody's there for the word. And I think so many times, I don't know if you call it the devil gets in your head, tries to distract you. With me, it's anxiety. So I had the anxiety. Maybe it was distracting me from the word. But I noticed that nobody was paying attention to the shoes. And had I told that man, I feel like if I told that man no, because of the insecurities that I was facing, I don't believe that God would be blessing me the way he has. Like, and I don't mean financially, or I just mean like the blessing of the things that come my way because I stood up and got in front of everybody when basically the devil's saying, you ain't good enough to stand in front of nobody. Look at your old dirty shoes. And sometimes I think we think of that. We don't go to church or we don't show up somewhere because of maybe we don't have church clothes. Maybe we don't have collared shirts. You know, and I believe that we come as we are. But I also believe that I put on that collar shirt and those nice pants to show up and take the effort to be at the Lord's house. But I'm going to tell you something I learned from a long time ago from a church that I used to go to in Makandi. There was a time that I couldn't afford a collared shirt or another shirt. I just wore old city clothes from where I worked. And my church congregation come together and got me some clothes when I couldn't afford it. Or maybe I could and I was just misusing of funds in other ways. I don't know. But they helped me. And that's what we do as a church, as a Christian community. Don't fear of what you don't have. Because when you come to God, you're going to have more than you ever thought you could. And I'm living proof of it. So I just say today, no matter what you got or what you don't got, stand up for the Lord. If you feel like he's telling you something, do it. Because I can tell you, what I'm worried about something that goes on my feet when Jesus is willing to wash my feet. Come on. Whoo! But any which way. That being said, we also want to give a thanks to Tideway for sponsoring today's video. Hit that link in the description. Use my code for some discounts. I promise you, right here, I love their products. They sponsored 4 videos last year and they're sponsoring 4 this year. I really like their products. Go get in the woods this fall, this winter. Have some fun with your friends and family. And who knows? You might just find a little Jesus out there in the solitude of the woods and nature. Run your hands through a little water. Just feel it. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Y'all know how it goes. Any which way, y'all have a good one. God bless. It is always Jesus loves you.